Hey, how are you all doing? So guys, live stream, but for most of you guys watching this, it's going to be a replay. So anyway, what I've got to do in this video is I've got to repair some of my RC cars. I've already gone through most of them, and most of them are now all working. Yo, Eric. Hello, Mark. Just trying to get some live comments coming in here. How's everybody doing? So I've slowly worked myself through all my RC cars, and I'm trying to put them all right so that they're all in working order. Not so long ago, they all worked. And recently, I've broken quite a few. So now, I'm trying to sort them all out. Hey, you got Paddlesworth in the house. How you doing? Oh, God, they're coming in so fast now, the comments. I'm struggling to keep up. But anyway, hello to everybody. I hope you're all doing great. So I've got to work on this Armour Outcast. So I took this to the skate park and it actually stood up really well. These I've already taken them off. So a little bit of clickbait going on there, but not really, because there's some damage and I'm going to show you that in a minute. That's what happened there. I've had to take the wheels off to fix it. There's a little bit of damage going on there. I will show you that in a sec. Also, we've got to sort this bumper out. It's all busted up, so we're going to sort that out. Then next, coming over here, I've got my Armour Creighton with all the hop-ups on it. And this one here is really easy fix. I've just got to put a new, turn him around, put a new bottom on the shock there. So that's going to be a nice and easy fix. So we're going to do that in a minute. I've got my V-Car Bison. This one, the pinion gear exploded. So I've got some spares here. I'm going to put one of them in there in a minute. Not sure how difficult of a job it's going to be, but we're going to do that. And that's probably going to wrap it up. Oh, sorry, I just burped. For this live stream. So, looking over here, I've got this 6-wheel drive car in here. So, I've got to have a look at this at some point, because I think the motor's burnt out or the ESC's gone, something like that. So, I'm going to have a look at that at some point. Maybe on this stream, maybe not. We'll see how it goes. This car in here, somebody asked me on my main channel the other day, what's going on with this? This is the YQW. Can you see that in there? I stole the servo out of it and also the radio. So I'm going to have to get that running again with some other stuff. I think I've got to get a new motor and ESC combo for it. I don't know. What do I need? I don't know. I can't remember. I need a servo and a radio. And I think that's probably going to go. X-Max needs a little bit of work. This one here, the tyres are blown out, but I've got new tyres and it still works. But Martin wants to do a charity bash. He wants to see who can jump the highest. So he's got an X-Max and he's got a Notorious and he's got a Creighton. And he's challenged me to see who can jump it the highest. And then kind of get some sponsorship going on and then put some money to charity. So yeah, I'm up for it. So I'm not going to really rebuild that too much yet. I may as well sort of completely air it out, finish it off and then sort of kind of fix it all afterwards. This X-Max is fine. This is working, although I do need to get some better shafts for it. This is working, that's working, but I do need to paint up a new body for it. This is working fine. I plugged it in the other day. We got it going on the live stream, so I've got to take it out. I want to make it a little bit less rocky though. It's a little bit too leany, so I'm probably going to get some stiffer springs on there, or maybe some sway bars. Something like that. Slash is working. The drone's working now, so Jason, massive thanks to Jason from Redfin Models. He gave this drone to one of his buddies. I'm not sure on the chap's name that got it going for me, but massive thanks to him anyway. And yep, so that's going to come out soon. You can laugh and see me smash it up. We got Pat in the house. How you doing, Pat? Oh, this was Pat's idea. A Tamiya mechanical ostrich. So can any of you guys guess what's going to happen to the ostrich? Note in the comments. Mav said, should I get Traxxas or Armour? It depends, dude. It depends whatever you like the look of. Whatever, you know, everybody has different tastes. There is no better, you know. Some people prefer the X-Max. Some people prefer the Creighton. And it's not that one's better than the other. It's just that some people prefer that and some people prefer that. So you just have to get whichever one you prefer. And at the moment, I still prefer the X-Max. X-Max is my all-time favourite RC car. But that's not taking anything away from this severely modified Armour. Ooh. dent on the shock there. This one here's got all the M2C upgrades on it. We've got custom RC upgrade bits on there. We've got Just Bash It RC upgrades on there. Maybe it's tougher than the X-Max. It may well be stronger. I don't know. But X-Max is just bigger and it's still king in my book. So any of you guys know what's going to happen to the ostrich? Nobody knows. Pat knows. Pat knows what's going to happen with the ostrich. Anyway, I'm going to start wrenching and less waffling. And I'm going to put this other phone on here, because then I will be able to see you guys' comments coming in. Ripper. Someone said Ripper. you got the right idea, dude. So I'm not fully sure how we're going to do it yet. But it's got this tiny little sort of Marabuchi type motor. Sort of thing that comes with Scale Electric cars. And yeah, we're going to put some kind of Ripper motor in it and see this thing just go absolutely nuts. Who reckons that's going to be a funny idea? Someone just quickly said about, what do I think of the Pirates buggy? I've only given it one run. I'm not sure where it is. I think it's upstairs now. The buggy held up really well. Really happy with that. Although the monster truck version, wherever that's gone, I think that's probably upstairs as well. The monster truck version, I needed a few bits sorting out, and I would probably spend the extra money if you want a buggy and go like for like the Armour Typhon or whatever it's called, get something like that. And I think it's going to be more durable. It's going to be easier for you to get parts. But yeah, some of the budget cars are still good. Oh, there we go. Turn the volume down. Turn the old volume down so I'm not hearing myself chat. So there we go, look. There's all your comments coming in, look. Everybody's comments rolling in, if it decides to focus. Get the FTX Toro. Dude, I've got enough RC cars. I'm not planning of adding any more to the collection. If any companies want to send me some to review and I like the look of it, I'll be happy to do it. But I've got enough. I need to build the monster truck. I don't need to keep spending more money on more toys. I've got enough. It's getting crazy. I've got more upstairs. I've got like over 100. So anyway, let's start doing some wrenchy. So what happened here? AS Steve gave me these wheel nuts here. And I've had them on there for a while and they've been good. But now they've got really, really tight. And this, I almost couldn't get it off. It kind of wedged itself on there. And if you look carefully there, look, if it's ever going to focus, it's chewed up the thread. And that now I can't get it on anymore. So I've taken off the other nuts as well. And they've kind of all gone tight. So I'm going to have to get some new axles or hub adapters, whatever they're called, and put some other wheel nuts on there. So I've still got the stock ones. So I'm going to see, out of these ones here, which one a nice one's going to go on to. I've got all the stock ones in here still. Run the Maximus. Yes, Maximus is up there. I will run that again. There he is, look. Body shell's a bit weak on there though. That kind of exploded on the first couple of jumps. But yeah, I've got so many RC cars, guys, that it makes it difficult for me to get them all out that often. I'll have to, yeah, that's not too good. I think if I force that on there, it's just going to kill the nuts. So that one's gone. This one's definitely gone. Have a look at the other side. I think this one's going to be alright. Yeah, this one's still good. And back one, I think this one's going to be good as well. So it might just be two. I don't know why the threads went funny. Alright, so two are good, two are bad. So these two here I'm going to have to replace. I've got a couple on order, but they're not going to be here for a few days and I want to fix it now. So I'm going to go over to my spare parts department. Not really a spare parts department. This in here is... This is my first Armour Kraton, and I kind of had it in bits because I was fixing it, and then I started robbing some bits of it to build my new one, to put some bits onto that one. and now it's kind of like a parts department, so more and more parts sort of keep coming off of it. So yes, I'm going to nick the axles off for this one. Hey, Al likes the new modified armour video, nice one. Best overall RC car for under $200. Oh, I don't know. I think when you go too cheap, you're going to struggle to get anything that's going to be decent, you see. So it all depends what you want to do with it. I mean, VXR Cobra, that's for the money. That one seems really good. I had a great time with that at the BMX track. But it all depends what you want to do with it. If you're going to do like extreme beating, then you're going to have to get something that's a little bit more expensive. I'd say the cheapest strong RCs is probably got to be these Armour 4S or 3S ones. Pat's got the Armour Granite, and I think for the price, you're not really going to get anything that much stronger. So if you're going to really want to beat on something, I'd go for something like that. People say, what about the Slash? Yes, Slash is an absolute beast. The amount of abuse that thing takes is absolutely unreal. I did have to upgrade a couple of little bits on it, but they are a lot more expensive. Broke the frame on Armour Cast 4S. Yeah, they can break. Everything breaks. Alright, so let's get this off of there. Creighton 4S, 400 in the States. Yeah, well, I think it'd be better off just saving up a little bit more and getting something like that, or get the Outcast 3S. That's what I would do. But it depends how you're going to use it. Some people don't bash very hard. So it all kind of depends. And for me, all my stuff gets bashed pretty hard. So I kind of base my judgment on if a car's good or not by how much abuse it can take. Outcast 4S 500 in Canada. HBX Rampage, yes, that takes a beating. That really does. Oh my god, that is tight. That is tight. I'm gonna have to mess. Get the soldering iron out, I think, and heat that up. Right, back in a sec. No, hold on. Just gotta find some space to set myself up. Right, so that one doesn't want to come off of there, but hope this end comes off easier. Kev, do you have a tap and die said painkiller? I do, but not here. It's at home, which is a bit stupid because I don't really do any work at home. I should probably bring it here. Right. But the thread on here, that's so far gone that they need replacing anyway. Bad weather in Netherlands. Yes, it's not too great here at the moment. It was raining earlier. That's coming out. It's coming out. Mr. Reaper saying hi from Germany. How you doing, dude? What happened? Get that one on there. None back on there. I mean, I suppose I could try and figure out what thread this is and then re-thread it with a little die thing on there. Our time zone, it is 3:20. Alright, that's that one done. And I've just plugged in the wrong soldering iron. This one doesn't really get that hot. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, hold on, let me get the beast soldering iron. This is the one that I need. This one glows red hot. Someone just said I need a battery. Can I help them? Not personally, dude. I don't sell batteries. But you can go on Banggood. You can check out Stempy's Hobby Hub. You can check out any other hobby shop. They'll be able to help you out with that. I don't sell batteries, dude. I don't really sell many RC parts at all for that matter. I used to. I used to do a lot of RC parts on eBay. But I kind of showed everybody what my eBay shop was. They copied my items and kind of killed it for me. So now I sell different stuff. In Alaska, it's 6 o'clock. 10:20 in Canada. Can I buy X-Max ESC from you? No, dude. I don't sell RC parts, dude. You're going to have to go somewhere else. See Stempy's Hobby Hub. Stempy sells RC parts. Go and check him out. He will be able to hook you up if you need any RC parts. Or Redfin models. They'll hook you up. Your local hobby store. eBay. Do I think my new armour is tougher than my X-Max? I don't know yet. Not sure. I'm going to have to test it for a longer period of time. You know, for the first outing, I can't make up my mind because I've had times I've taken out the X-Max and it's lasted for like hours and hours and hours, hit after hit after hit. Other times I've taken it out and it's broken on the first jump. So time will tell. I assume it probably will be stronger, but it is a lot smaller and a lot lighter, so that they should be stronger anyway. Is the Armour Granite 4x4 worth it? Yes. Super Aiden Nitro Collection. What about it? I keep seeing you say Nitro Collection. What do you mean, buddy? Yeah, the soldering iron's just warming up. The idea is I can shove it in the hole there, let it all heat up, and then it's going to come out. So I'm just going to chill that there for a sec. Let the heat of the soldering iron do its business. There we go. Put that in there. Alright, what are you people saying? How are you doing, Kev? I'm doing good. Kenneth, I'm doing good. Thanks. Yourself? Do you think the X-Max will be better soon? Still, dude. You cannot say better. It's different. What I perceive as better is different to what the next guy perceives as better. The best one is whichever one puts the biggest smile on your face. That is the best one. That's different for everybody. So, in my opinion, the X-Max is my favourite. But that does not mean that it's the best. You know, everybody's got to make their own mind up. I see a lot of people arguing online. Armour's better, Traxxas is better. Nothing's better. It's just whatever you enjoy the most is better for you. That is different for everybody. You know, there's no point arguing it. Just enjoy what you like and let the next guy enjoy what he likes. Kenny's working hard hauling storage units. Oh. Shout out if E-Revo is cool. Yeah, I like the E-Revo. Mine had quite a lot of problems, but I think it's pretty much sorted now. When am I going to do the monster truck? I need to have a spare 150 grand to get my next shipment of parts. So I'm on it. I'm on the case. I will do it soonish. Will 8S start the Lamborghini? I think the 4S will probably start it. What is wrong with the Outcast? Which one? 4S or 6S? 6S ones, if you want to make it strong, it needs loads of upgrades. 4S ones, just a servo and radio. Yes, my phone is charged and it's also plugged in. Yes, we are charging. It might look like I'm doing nothing, but look, I've got soldering iron in there. And I'm just heating up that grub screw, trying to break off that Loctite, and then we can get that axle off. Because on this one here, look, A-Test Steve gave me these wheel nuts, which look really cool, and they were really cool. Because on my first run on the Creighton, the stock ones fell off. So A-Test Steve gave me these. These did not fall off, because there's quite a lot of serration going on there, look, to hold them on. But I don't know why. It's just chewed up the thread on 2 of them. And on the other 2, it looks like it started to, but they're still fine. So I don't know why that happened. This was so hard to get off. I almost couldn't get it off. I had to get a big 17mm socket on there. It was slipping on there. I thought I was going to have to start grinding away at it. So luckily I did get it off. So I'm going to put the stock ones back on. Alright, let's see if that's going to come out now. If not, we might have to bust out the Ugga Dugger. Oh yes, look at that, straight out. Straight out. You put a bit of heat on there, that Loctite breaks down and it all just falls straight out. Perfect. I call my impact a Daka Dugger. Oh, look at that. Straight out. Straight out. Make sure I don't lose all these pins. Locked up the slipper on your Stampede and you went ballistic. Yeah, I always lock up the slipper. I am not a fan of slipper clutches. They always slip too much for me. So I don't really, I don't know, I don't set them up how they say you should set them up. I always just wind them up to the tight. That off of there. Oh, if it wants to come off, that is. So weird. Kev's enjoying armour wrenching. I enjoy wrenching when it's going to plan. If stuff starts battling you and it becomes difficult, then I don't enjoy it anymore. So it all kind of depends. Depends how the stuff's working. If this starts battling away and it makes it difficult to work on, then I don't enjoy it. But at the moment, I'm doing all right. I'm quite happy at the moment. Right, we're in. Got Hyper Havoc in the house. Right, I think we're good now. Let's make sure that I can get a nut on each one. Righty-o. Mark's got the UDR and he loves it. Oh, the UDR is a weapon. Yeah, I love mine too. You gonna buy the Traxxas Max? Nope. Got enough RC cars. I don't need any more. And by the time we get them here in the UK, it's going to be old news. So, no, I won't be buying it. Well, you never know. It might be so epically epic that I'm going to buy it, but I can't see me enjoying it any more than the X-Max. So it makes no sense to me to buy something when I've already got the X-Max, which is kind of my favourite. This is the bit that Pat broke, you NB. This is the bit that Pat busted up. Let him do one jump. What's he do? Kills it. Yeah, I mean, these are a bit of a khaki design, because if you look at these bumpers here, look, there's such a small amount of plastic holding it together, and you fart next to it and it breaks, which is a bit daft in my book. I don't know why it's like that. I mean, why didn't they just make that with just a little bit more meat around it? I mean, it wouldn't have been hard, would it, armour, hey? It wouldn't have been hard at all. You can't call it armour tough and then put a flimsy bumper like that on there. Anyway, I've ordered some more. That's all I got for now. That's all I got for now, so I've got to kind of roll with it. Creighton or Outcast, bash all round. I prefer Creighton. I prefer the longer wheelbase myself. If it's all backflips and that sort of stuff you're after, then go for the Outcast. If you want more speed and easier to jump and more stable, then go for the Creighton. But if you're going to beat them severely, the 6S versions, you're going to need a lot of upgrades. I mean a lot. You got Ed Murphy in the house? WL Toys, yes. I will have to upgrade that at some point. Now the winter's coming, there probably will be some more shop videos. Probably a few more upgrade, modification type videos. Come the winter, there will be some more kind of indoor content. I'll still go out. Hey, I'm a NB. How you doing, you SB? UDR versus Infraction, dude. That's like comparing an apple to a hammer. Are you happy with your Outcast 4S? Yes, very happy. The stock servo and radio is very sucky, but once you sort that out, awesome truck, especially for the money, because they're not really that expensive. So yeah, I love mine. And my 6S trucks with all the modifications, absolute beasts. I love them. But they are definitely not that tough out of the box. You do need to do a lot of modifications to make them like really strong for bashing. 4S trucks, they're good out of the box. 6S trucks, nah, you got to do a lot of mods, which I'm fine with. I don't mind. You know, as long as I get something that's really tough and durable, that's cool. You know, if it comes like that out of the box, or if I've got to modify it, as long as the ultimate product I've got here is going to take a complete beating, then I'm happy. But I know a lot of people, they say, well, you shouldn't have to buy it and then have to spend double again on all the upgrades. And yes, I do agree, you shouldn't. But then a lot of people don't bash as hard as like we do, so. All kind of depends what you're going to do with it. But they do call it tough. And I know it's very subjective. I mean, you know, tough can be tough in different ways. I mean, is it tough from dropping it from that high? That could kind of be classed as being tough. Or is tough hitting like a wall and dumping it 40 foot in the air? Is that classed as tough? So for me, to be classed as tough, it's got to take some bad landing. It's got to take some big jumps. You know, for years and years, the HBR Savage was kind of like the beast. So it's got to at least have HBR Savage durability to be called tough in my book. And stock 6S armours, they definitely haven't. 4S ones, 3S ones, yeah, they do. Alright, this is good now. The bumper's kind of back on, it's not going to last that long. Wonder if there's any way that I could bolt it onto this bumper. I don't know. No, I like the stock bumper because it kind of gives it a bit of sort of realism sort of look to it. I don't really want to get rid of it. But anyway, that's all good again. Discord server, yeah, you guys keep saying about it. I'm not entirely sure what it is. So I will look into it. Right, this one's all good again. Bumpers on, wheels are all back on. This is ready for more action. But guys, this thing is an absolute weapon now. With all these upgrades on this thing is an absolute beast. I mean, it's probably got like, to build one to this spec is probably going to cost double of what the car costs to start with. But I mean, definitely worth doing. I mean, the amount of abuse is unreal. You go to my main channel and you look at the video where I tested that. It did have a different body on it. I had this body on it. But my God, that thing took some abuse. Like you wouldn't believe. Right. Set you down and get the next car out, which is going to be the Creighton. Yeah. Should be going out for Bash next week. Because Pat just said he arranged something with 8S Steve to go out, and I'll probably join them. The YQW Desert thing, I just spoke about that a second ago. But it works. I've only used it once. I need to put a new servo and a new radio on it. So I could do that as well, live. Right, next, Creighton. So another major weakness on these 6S Armour trucks is the bottom of the shocks. The shock bottoms, they break so easy. And it's an easy fix, so you can't really grumble. But I've got some from a Mojave on order because they're thicker. Can I review WPLC 24? Maybe. I tend to stay away from the too cheap stuff because I'm not that interested in it really, and I don't think my viewers really are. But I do some cheap stuff, I do some expensive stuff, I try and mix it all up. Right, let's get that off of there. Got a new shock end here. Where's the ball? Where's the ball gone? Ah, ball's there. Cool. A little trick that I'll do when I take these shock ends off, because you don't want to hold it on the shaft. If you scratch the shaft, it's going to damage your seals and it's going to start leaking. And I actually got this trick out of an old Tamiya manual when I built the Manta Ray. If you get some side cutters and then you hold it right on the very end of the shock shaft, because that the very end doesn't go inside the shock. So if you scratch it a little bit right on the end where the thread is, it doesn't matter. So a lot of people give me jip. They say, look, you're not supposed to do it like that, you're going to damage it. But I've done it like this since I first built my Manta Ray when I was 10 years old. And I've never ever had any problems by doing it. So I'm going to keep doing it this way. If I didn't have a woman, I could be wrenching. Don't ever let a woman get in the way. I know you've got to make compromises in life, but don't ever let a woman stop you from doing your goals and dreams. And if you're a woman, don't ever let a man stop you from doing your goals and dreams. If you've got ambitions in life, you go out there and do them. Don't let anybody stop you. Otherwise, if it all falls apart, then you've missed out on your hopes and dreams. And you've got to start from square one again. So these shocks are going to be getting M2C bladderless treatment soon. I'm waiting to get the standoffs and some shock ends, and once I get all the shock components, I'm going to do all the shock parts in kind of one go. Not really sure how that's supposed to go together. Like that. Right, we're on. We're on. We are on. I've got some M2C shock towers coming, because these ones here, look, stock ones, it bent straight away. I mean, I must have landed on it because, look, it's dented the top of the shock cap as well. Right there. What's the secret to jumping RC cars and landing on all four wheels? So, let me explain with the Rampage, because with that one it's going to be easier to explain. So, let me just plonk you down like that. So, there's your radio. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You're going along. So, if you're jumping it in the air and it's at this angle, you give it a little dab of the brakes and the nose comes down. If it's nose diving, you give it some acceleration and it levels out. So it's the same as when it's on the floor. If you want to do a wheelie, you accelerate and it wheelies. If you go along and you put the brakes on too much, it goes up like that. And it does the exact same when it's in the air. Steering wise, if it goes that way, you can kind of steer into it to counter-react. So it's all the controls. You can kind of level it out most of the time. It just comes to practice and doing it. So learn this first, the throttle and brake. That's the easiest one. So nose up, little dab of the brakes. Nose down, a little dab of the acceleration. If you want to backflip, keep the power on until you're all the way around. If you want to forward flip, you can be in the air and you can put the brakes on and it will flip round that way, maybe. Doesn't always work, but you get better with practice. Let's put this thing back together. Lots of practice, Harper Havoc, yes. Neutral, throttle, off ramps. Well, it kind of depends. Depends on the jump. Sometimes if you go neutral throttle, it's going to go into a nose plant. So it kind of depends. I usually like to accelerate up the ramp. But just practice and see what works for you. All cars respond differently. All different types of jumps respond differently. Different angle ramps. Everything responds differently. So just practice and you'll get a feel for it. You going to go back in? In. When you're doing the drone? Yeah, at some point. I don't plan stuff. I kind of pick stuff up when I fancy it. So when people say, when you're doing this, when you're doing that, I understand you're itching to see it in action. But I kind of do what I feel like I want to do. So it's on the mind. I want to do it, but when exactly, I don't know. It could be tomorrow, it could be next year. Who knows? I kind of just come in my shop in the morning. I come in here, and then I sort of think, what do I want to play with? And if I fancy having a little play with the UDR, I'll pick that up and give this a little blast. Or I might feel like I want to give the drone a little blast, and I'll give that a blast. So I never really know. You know, when people say, when are you going to do this? When are you going to do that? I don't know. I kind of make stuff up, kind of like spare the moment. You know, when people say, when are you going to the Beds RC Club next? I don't know. When I feel like it. And when will I feel like it? I don't know. I have no idea. Hey, you got V2 Vids in the house. How you doing, Mike? Everybody check out V2 Vids. V2 Vids, he's got a monster truck. He won the Monster Truck World Finals in Vegas 2015. Epic show that was. I watched it yesterday, that video. The height you got on that last jump was unreal. So everybody check out Mike from V2 Vids. Also check out his Monster Jam run, putting Overkill Evolution, 2015 World Final winner, and you'll see it was mental. So that's this thing repaired. Ah, Mike, I see you had trailer trash in your video. Now these nuts I've got on here, they've actually come loose. So I'm going to give them another chance. If they go loose again, I'm going to put the stock ones back on. So these ones on here are the Just Bash It RC nuts. Yeah, has come loose. So they do look really cool. But I'm going to give them another one. If they come loose again, I've got plenty of stock ones on here that I can put back on. He's in the next one too. Nice one. He is itching to do monster trucks on Trailer Trash Racing. Everybody check out Trailer Trash. You can tell from his RC videos that he is itching to get into the seat of a monster truck. I don't blame him. I'm itching as well. He's a good dude, yeah. I can believe that. I can see from the videos and stuff that he's a good dude. Right, that's that one done. Next, I've got this jalopy. Do Just Bash It make tractor stuff? I don't think so. Have a look on their website. If you have a look on my live armour build, I've got the links down there to all Just Bash It RC and custom RC upgrades, and also M2C racing. Supercharge the Lamborghini. Yes, I do want to do that, but monster truck first, and also I've got to wait for the warranty to expire. Buffing, sorry dude, not too much I can do about that. So this is a V-Car Bison version 3, and I was going flat out and hit this bit of curb sticking out the floor, and it tripped it up. Done that. Got to go. I've got a show on today. Hey, good luck, Mike. Enjoy the show, and it's probably going to be a really good video. Yeah, so everybody check out Mike from V2 Vids. He's just commented. Go and check him out. Show him some love. His videos are probably a little bit like mine, but he does real monster trucks, and I'll just do toy stuff like this. Alright, got to get this thing out of here. Yeah, see you later, Mike. Have a good day. Make an epic video. Right, hold on. I'll plonk you down. Get Kev to 2 million subs. Hey, I wish. I wish. Right, so now I need to get this motor out of here. Not really sure what the easiest way of getting it out is. How can I stop flying my drone? Which one? Which drone? FPV monster truck chasing was done last week. Oh yeah, I've seen it done before. It looks epic. It's not my idea. I have seen it done before. So, but that's what I want to get good at. Alright, I think this centre motor mount has to come out. I don't know. I'm not really sure how the motor comes out of here. Does this whole skid plate have to come off? FPV the mini rampage, yeah. Well, I've got this FPV setup I can stick on anything. So I can FPV any one of my RC cars. All I've got to do is get the box and stick it on top, and then anything's FPV'd. It's that simple. So I can FPV all of my RC cars in just like in seconds. Can I make a video of the Creighton 4S? I don't have one, dude. I've got the Outcast, which is almost the same. .6S quad is working, yes. I haven't used it yet though, but that will be at some point, hopefully fairly soon. Mavic Pro 2. I've got the first Mavic, and I've got the Mavic Air. And yeah, I get them out sometimes, not as much as I used to. But yeah, I'll still bring them out sometimes. How is the Mavic Air? Yeah, it's good. All good. Last time we had it out, I think, was the water crossing we did at Box End. Alright, so now this is off. Now I can get to the motor mount. I'm not sure how much I've got to take off this to get in. I've no idea. I've no idea. I'm new to working on this thing. Used the Rustler 4x4 more. Dude, there's a lot of stuff I want to use more. Oh, we're out. We're out. There's a lot of stuff I want to use more, but unfortunately I cannot use it all at the same time, all the time. Alright, so that's what went wrong there, look. The grub screw come loose, pinion slid off, and it made all the teeth come off, look. Luckily, the spur gear looks fine. I'll make sure there's no bits in there. Unwatchable said, when are we doing the Meccano Derby? I don't know, dude. It's the same as everything else. It's all on the mind. It's all soon. But I do not have an exact date. So, alright. So here is the new pinion. Do you have a Traxxas X Max S? No, I don't. I used to. Vinny's got it now. He's still using it, but he's converted it to 8S. Really considering UDR, your opinion. Epic piece of kit. It's one of my favourite RC cars, but not for bashing. If you want to beat it, if you want to jump it high, forget it. You know, I have beaten it, and sometimes it takes it, sometimes it doesn't. But it depends what you want to do with it. If you just want to do the nice scale driving, absolutely. It's an epic piece of kit. If you want to go fast over uneven terrain, absolutely epic. If you want to beat it, forget it. Where's that grub screw gone? No, I've lost it. Should I get an X-Max? Yes, you should. If you like bashing RC cars, get an X-Max. I love seeing drone footage in your RC videos. Yeah, I will get it out more. I mean, I pay very close attention to my audience retention. And every time I get the drone out, people leave the video. So, you know, it's a lot of extra work. If I go out bashing, I've got to worry about a drone. And if every time I get the drone out, it loses viewers, then it's not much point me bringing it out. But yeah, I will bring it out more and just maybe just use a few seconds, not have it in there for too long. And the same with my montages. When I've done my montages too long, people were clicking off the videos. So I'll still do montages, but they're not sort of as long as they used to be. Alright. Hopefully. Oh yes. Oh yes. So that there, that there. All going to be fixed in a minute, boys and girls. I'm just concentrating to make sure I get the mesh right. I don't want to mess it up. Some of my funniest videos are me flying the drone. Really? Why does YouTube not notify you when I'm live? I don't know. I really can't answer that one. When will I take out the JLB cheetah? Oh, I don't know. At some point. I've got 3 of them and they're all working. So anytime. You crash right into the Lamborghini. What's better than that? Oh, that little drone. Yeah, I thought he was talking about the Mavics. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've got to practice a little bit more. Vinny's channel said cheap herding the X-Max and drone videos are awesome. By the way, everyone, subscribe to Vinny's channel. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that he can do live streams, because then when he comes out with us, he wants to do some more lives. But at the moment, he hasn't got enough subscribers, so YouTube won't let him do lives. So if you want to see some live bashing and all that kind of stuff, then you're going to have to give Vinny a little subscription. Vinny always kills his X-Max. I think that's due to poor maintenance, dude. Mine lasts all right. All right. All coming back together. What upgrades does my Slash have? RPM arms, RPM shock towers. It's the platinum version, so I've got the metal shocks. I have the Traxxas aluminium, steel drive shafts. What's going on here? Why are you battling me? Don't be a dick. There we go. Poor landings, Kev. Poor maintenance and poor landings. Upgrade to Slash to 8S. It can do 6S, and on 6S it is absolutely mad. So there is absolutely no point at all in putting 8S in it. Dick is not a swear word. Dick is short for Richard. Right. Get in there. We are getting there. What's the thing that breaks first on the Slash? Drive shafts. That is what lets the Slash down severely, are the drive shafts. Like, severely. They are such a weak spot. It is unreal. And then on the new Rustler 4x4, the same. The same crappy drive shafts. I mean, that is why I don't use my Rustler much. Because every time I take it out, drive shafts are broken. And if I do the steel drive shaft conversion on it, Kimberly did it, and she keeps breaking off the axles. So the only option I've got on that is either get the ones that Clark's Mad RC's got, because he's got the, I think the Fast Tracks or the Banggood Specials. So I might give them a go, or I've got to do the XO1 conversion, and that's megabucks. Kev farts during live stream. Have I? Not this one, I haven't. Alright, let's get this thing back together. Banggood is like eBay. Nah, no, not really. eBay is local, and you're selling. You're kind of dealing with other sellers. On Banggood, it all comes from the same company. So Banggood is more like a shop, and it's in China. So a little bit different. Probably find some similar stuff on both. So I'm not doing any ugger-duggering on this bit because I don't want to round off any of the screws. Banggood took a while to deliver. Yeah, sometimes it can take a while. I mean, if the stuff's coming from China, it can take a little while sometimes. I mean, sometimes I've got stuff from Banggood, I've had to wait a month. Other times it's coming like 3 or 4 days. So if you're urgent, then don't get it from Banggood. If you want to save a bit of money, you don't mind waiting a little while, Banggood's great. Ben's vlogs in the house. How you doing, buddy? Tumble wobble. Kenneth, you've said that about 10 times already. Can you not please keep copy and pasting it over and over and over? Have you done a triple backflip? Yes. I think I've done a lot more than triple as well. Well, that one doesn't want to go in there. Oh, has that got a nut on the inside? That's odd. That is odd. What? Ah, haha, it's got to go into this. Okay. Kenny said he's trying to grow. Just keep pumping out bits, dude, and you'll grow. But if you beg on other people's channels to grow, then you won't. It doesn't work like that. You've got to grow by putting up good videos that people want to watch. And if you're getting the watch time and you're getting the clicks and you're getting the interactions like the thumbs up and the thumbs down and the comments, then you're going to grow. But if you're commenting on other people's videos in the hope of growing, that tactic doesn't work. I've tried that tactic before. It does not work at all. And, you know, there's other channels, they go around and they comment on every single YouTube video going. Every time someone puts an RC video up, they comment and they comment and they comment. You can see them on there all the time and they're not growing. So that tactic does not work. The only way to grow your channel is to make videos that people want to watch. That is the only way. And you have to look into your analytics. If you're doing something in your analytics, I mean, you want to have a look at the audience retention. And if you can see somewhere where someone's clicking away off of your videos, then you've done something that your viewers don't like. So then just stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. And when you see somewhere in your video where the views are going up, then do more of that, whatever it is that you're doing. And that is the only way. I can't find enough time to make a lot of videos. Well, dude, then you're not going to make YouTube your thing. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people, you're competing. When you're making YouTube videos, you're... Oh, that doesn't sound too good. Oh, why is it... What? Oh, why is it... What? Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Yeah, Ken, if you're competing with millions and millions and millions of other YouTubers, the only way you've got a chance to compete is to make better videos than they are. And by better, it's not what you and I think's better. It's what all your audience think is better. So you've got to look at your audience retention. You've got to look at your analytics. You've got to see what content people want to see. And if you can't do it, then you can't do it. You know, there's nothing I can say. You just, either you've got the time and you can do it, or you can't. It's as simple as that. But shout outs, you know, no amount of shout outs in the world are going to help you if you haven't got any good videos up. That is the only way that you can grow, is by keep putting up good videos. That is the only way. Is the eRevo 2.2 durable? Yes. Not the rear links. You do have to upgrade the links. Put the 70-75 ones on. There we go. The motor mesh wasn't nicely lined up, but now it is. There we go. Beautiful. Did they stop making the Team C T8T truggy? Yeah, I think they did. I believe they did stop making it. But that was a really good truggy. The only thing that lets it down is the bearings. They're a bit on the weak side. I blew out wheel bearings every single run. It was getting annoying. And then I put Kyosho suspension on it, so I can put on the bigger bearings. And now it doesn't drive right. It's all the wrong geometry. It's just horrible to use. Will I ever overvolt any other cars? Yes. If I have a car that feels like it can take it, yeah, why not? Tractor Stampede, no, I've never had one, but they're quite a good platform. There we are. Back in action. This thing actually drives really, really nice. The shock screws are bent, but that's not going to stop it from working, so I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, that's good for another day. That's another one fixed. So I think that is today's mission accomplished. I've got everything going almost. I've got most of my stuff working now, so we've got this one fixed in this video. I've got the armour outcast fixed. I've got the Creighton all fixed up. Almost everything I've got works. Almost every single RC. On this one here, actually, I've got to put a new arm on it. I've got to order that, actually. I've got a little list going on here. Look, the stuff that I've got to order. So we're pretty much done. I mean, I've got a couple of Banggood specials I've got to fix. I've got this YQW that someone said about earlier. That one needs a servo and a radio. And then I've got to repair this 6x6, and I think that needs a motor or maybe an ESC. Not really fully sure. But anyway, guys, that was an hour-long little live-o. Somebody trying to trip me up. That was an hour-long little live-o. And we've got 3 cars fixed. And had a little chat with you guys, and had a cup of tea. So, happy days. So, guys, I'm going to call that a day. All fixed for now until Kev tries it. Yes. A funny comment. Just joined. Yeah, I'm going now, dude. I am done. Bye, Matteo. Sorry if I can't say the name right. Kenny said, "You rock, Kev." Thanks, dude. If you keep putting in hard work into your channel, then it might grow, but there's never a guarantee, dude. Just focus on keep putting out better videos. Glad I could join, yeah. Bye, everybody. Ed Murph, see you later, dude. So, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button, thumbs down if you suck. And I will see you in another stream or another video. I might even do another live stream later on today. Who knows? And, oh, I've got to build a rage room. We're going to do the rage room. That's got to come soon. I keep thinking about it. All right, guys. See you soon.